Fakye TV. Mreno na so see a chance. Ere Fakye Sport eba babe ramit me ede ema one 18th August 2026. Nane koma ye de eba na no edempa ne ye benada edu se ya na a so special. Ni na ehwe na yere nsema odo na etimi aba latest update. Ewo transfer window no luta. Ere be fi amanone aba. Yehwe amanone na yehwe Ghana de na yehwe other ones everywhere ba yere hon sere be ba down medino ABOU DIABY Benjamin Akioko Jemfi Ricardo Varase wo Fidioma ene 1-on-1 yebehwe na yerera ma bi Mohammed say Prince Boateng Luther King yebekwa ko Rama Amanone Binas executive producer or na waye ne mani na fi Candy Man ejina kama ne chodan na I'm see rawa na ezeni abnala bi ewo ho efiesika ewo ho junior ewo ho akiola omunyina ebo na dwumade ne yede eba ye transfer wiase etima ko izi no no bebo area pound simano eduanan enum na exactly 5:45 na mapeja memu ma wadwe nche ne mra ehiame pa eba mehwe na makinkan na aboa na bibibia adeda yi kama so no etimi area amount to ohwemia 0207543637 0207543637 on Facebook o join here Fakye TV ozoro abomode eja message no ye be ni akinkan na ukowa na wa follow ye on YouTube Fakye TV join here wa subscribe ni kama pa na aboa na ne ma de di pere ama dwuma de ne beba ayo de na so weni a Shamo Block Factory Millennium Construction Gentleman Dental Clinic Gifted Icon the grand audition abomode etimi ashasi Sunday bia exactly 7 p.m. now we feed you na TV no ato Fakye TV na we enjoy na aboa na bibibia akoyi so no ere ama wa ohre na munkomo na ede ni na ze de nipa no mako 26 na baba begina kono a yehwe na yayi na 26 no ebia no obi on patamu ebia no obi oda wakoma so ebia na oni obi na kwa sorry ebia na obi na fikro back so na wafa code ya to *920*555 *920*555 eba na sa na wabomode enya nipa ne code no asoso na wahwe na afi waboana ntote no adeda yi kama pa so no etimi edi amount is apepe ene si eti ede 17 da kwagu bibi aboko de
kwagu nyame adom bibi aye fine na nzo ya
nzo me wedin pa and all look sharp.
Oh, Kwakuna says.
Ne uluki sharp.
Miss boss.
That be Miss Show. It's always a minute committee man and coffins.
Miss Yami boss.
Was a my meeting amana coffins in the Nasa.
So now we grab my young coffins. So you know my one I may. Demi no naswet.
Energetic, Anna.
Energetic. But this one, Nyamiadum. I no markets yakesi in Ahene.
Energetic.
No markets yakesi and Gua.
I'm energetic.
I'm here to over. And Rami, I report to be say the time I be queen to her. No more hair shoe. No, as me bass or bassa for us who Ricardo dear or Bobassa for a giro. Or I was as I've ways to there have an MOI. I say me MOI. No, I say me TikTok is will be me your bassa stories and go and do no way.
When is that? The last time me come in the papa need any example. If you are say Adibia Bibiano. Obibinya ho asemaka but the wo ebe boa no na yede
of course
last time say me last papa no story no me catch
of course
okoto pongo ne bati so abijia say amoye moa say di pam you know ti sa na tie de obibia me ano pay me ba no pay na me say me call ayi na me fa try say who say the between the world run na me kudu ya na nipa na bo me boa da bia me ntwa me kan ya I think also Jimmy Bros are becoming Cristiano Ronaldo asset.
We
last him, you know,
Ronaldo fan.
Me pick Cristiano Ronaldo asset.
Oh. Sometimes makes you know say as a
yeah, me pick Cristiano Ronaldo asset. You that is Chama and also Dabi Ronaldo they to kind of sisters or the sisters.
Of course, on
Ronaldo. Hello so and Jimmy Bros on Ronaldo asset, Madrid on Ronaldo asset.
But
no me ya monitor I obi podcast no
okay
jeje coach abi din komo so a ne komo no se ma titi ma o kasafa the Nigerian Football Federation ke omo fa so round the FA president here and for power but Omijuma no omo ye no. Ohuniama ye.
No cry.
Enti okasa found say ye bought World Cup qualifier. And all per qualification. Lagos was the uncle qualifier give me a qualify or Kanu. Now players in baby omu fiba to Kanu no. Quite no what? Omo nyom niama ye.
No.
We also kasa for ni Ronaldinho. Omo skills na omo done
skill set
PSG no. Azena kofo nimse na ebi omo compete. Ozi da bi we sua no. Na we have we aye dem. Esua because
healthy competition.
Ono na we nyin Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
Edi the Ronaldinho we unique ni ze de bia be hu no no ose. E no sign kasafa. We are seeing na play oni bobo ho pa. As obisa JJ see o Messi. Also all respect Ronaldo at the highest level. Now Ronaldo a goal scorer, but Leo Messi no ball na nkasa ya kwa no.
Of course.
Ball na nka na come back zo di e me depa ye. E bia kan sa asemu. Also ko bo teams we bra na coaches ne mpe ne star no obo no. Baba bia na wadu no ontime nsesa no. Na bot is na edu be bia Samala da is tiano go timi je ball no ni 18 boss no coach e ko emi lo. But also omo ne de no no.
That the person
So it was a nice
it's an interesting podcast.
Yeah,
it's something that
enjoy
we need to learn something from. Koku, the fact that Opo be asem Oben will be we are Ghana ni we are one interest when we be ya there you can so can asem. And that has been many of our people are there koso ye. No krane ya no kre and troni ye bebre. So if you want the best of the BR, we need to say truth to power. And that is the most important thing. Nigerians, now football federation in look at how more ICU or more World Cup campaigns, how more football almost year running. They have quality players, but to give them the money that matches their quality, they fail to do that. So Victor Osimhen, Mone, Adimo Lamo, and the kind of players or more it will be more. Look at players or more. Omo guy you obo poetry now I'm just a Ghana ni. Is it Sanusi? Yes.
Sanusi, yeah.
Now I was saying I'm a Ghana ni. Look at the kind of players they crowd, but they are failing to give them the manager that matches the quality of players or more. And that has been their problem.
Yeah, man, crewman, you said that. What's West Africa? And now I'm listening to the former vice president of the Ghana football.
George Jeffrey.
And no, this sporty. The people have been any prayer man causes or no crime man mijina beam na obi are ready so beba beje Ghana football na on be support no because it means say get years of cricket you your call 30 bia obi
at that time.
I really enjoy the podcast.
It's a very
and time with our legends,
and yeah, na pesa with you.
Coach Chichi ma nebe ka say ono ni di no zo mfene ayi Austin Azuka na JJ ni ene bradi na no si ni din na bono na ye nkofo din na omo JJ brother tie na ma JJ
no fast no
ebe ka ho no de just in passport nkra no din ni JJ ne kan obi JJ no otwia hu sika ma ne brad because ne brad
me brad so me din na wafa
na Mikel Obi so be yi ni die tu mu say ono so ni din no na Mike Obi na omo ba na 20 no omo koyi team sheet aba no omo ye mistake ye ni din na Mikel your boy no who say Mikel na lack ni
no say any
and I want to you also kwa
the basic you our brabo biano just make sure say biano it me so it's a good thing. I've been reading a story be came by the details of it I'm sere and see wo krum ha so can be this uncle when we are none of the Ghanaian clubs were had I bet him reject even $1 million if team build offer or more $1 million. None of the clubs in Ghana.
But the clubs say
1 million.
And also, Ghana teams, Obia no bet marriage to offer $300,000.
$300,000.
Even a Kessiano Chrome be quick, quick.
It tells you the state I am football, but people don't want to listen to the harsh truth.
And quadano so tone. That no anajo and you never go say you see Gideon Otabel.
They are doing football. What is your mono mo yes and football. And I more man so me say worship football. Difference no.
Yeah, we all Gideon Otabel from Maverick. You should
straight
I join the FC Porto.
Or
call you side.
Wow. Ahai. Kwaku. Baba di munko. It's something that very sad there, but.
When you say bana yaba be din come out order. But that road videos so when you are.
Oh, my should be I know say Mahu say Odin come about what he want them to win. About the Champions League. Yeah. Baba di munko. The Basa Nam says no. Some do semi-final score the champion non from a failure. Oh yeah.
Mate, Abib Zeven can't just a spectacle nation and they say $5 billion. But I child. Is that only a biable for
Yamiatum Kaku, now swear.
No, your mouth and now by me, man, DH, bodyguard, BBR, food in I am break. A count be near there. Someone on the day.
A more dead na Ricardo and Semna Wakano, not D Ali. Or more Bogam Patroford Barcelona. Or more play BFN Imam Ashore. 2 clubs, one from Turkey. One from Saudi Arabia. The Turkish club, Konyaspor, $4.5 million. Only the official statement about say he is not for sale. $4.5 million. Konyaspor from Turkey. At the Aba.
What cap?
Almost some money 3-year deal
against Belgium and against Austria.
Konyaspor for some money 3-year deal. $4.5 million. 3 years. Ali Tiad and you break only the official statement about he is not for sale. And then Patrick Vieira Befa 4-year deal. Senegal a target, you know. Almost 2027 AFCON final on for Senegal. 2030 secure qualification, rich semi-finals. Wajib 54,000 euros a month.
That via Accra Senegal.
Oh, yeah, one was Dakar. And then 98 one in France. A quadri World Cup.
I Senegal to other.
Yes.
But we have is all no experience.
Yes. Because Osasa from Man City under 23.
Yeah.
And what real Roma, none the Wababi people.
So he's a top coach.
Yes, 50-year-old Patrick Vieira. 54,000 euros a month.
Okay, that's it. Is that 50 years?
Yes, 50 years.
Another fine player.
Yeah. Jinaso kind of former.
Fine player. Hey, Abaya Manakwaba. Na you're in your message.
Nas Mamo Igano Shamam, la Tijani Randes. I want a girlfriend Africa. I'm to flight.
I don't know.
Nana Ricardo Casa Barcelona. Afi Champions League Wamunka. But according to Poly Market survey, no mayano, almost say na PSG and that's true. But after Barcelona signing Rodri, Omaba that's true with 17%. Okay. Because according to Poly Market survey, now almost team are likely to Champions League or PSG. But Barcelona signing Rodri, Omaba 17%. And APS were 14%. And Arsenal 14%. And Real Madrid were 13%.
But what interesting thing is that Manchester Madrid park where be a few rare crab racing center.
Yeah.
As if any Sergio Martinez all day. What if there's a Madrid full sign and I can? A very reflective with 2010 on the ECU as a pepe.
Okay.
The kind of signings are what you say and I say.
Like that's a year now. I say Oba last time in Oba. The same near man, say,
or say,
a reflective. Well, last time no buy and signing oil for 19-year-old boy be fee. Racing Santander, what if Freddy say you Canaries, so Kaiser Krana, no the Boba.
Oh, by so come out to train a hodl. And then Bappy, Papa, na Adagule, at the Abapa, na Domande, Masaquano footwork, na Rexida Allah. Madrid team way. Masa Jai.
Masa.
Masa, na me nim sa boy na sa what here. Diomande.
Training there.
Masa ena just we Gawuta Ghana ma feeling Gadoji. Gawuta Ghana ma feeling Gadoji.
ABOU say you goalkeeper, keeper wa dem ABOU ya.
Check.
Na be boy you goalkeeper.
Check with the one.
Ela be sisa ABOU.
Stropona na. Stropa to mana.
Ze Konati. Kwaku. Kunata ni abreze in the game. Say no be defend it na akọrọ
And a cowboy
Abi go gabu susu ba
Yo,
na ma
what
da.
the boy no? Mami Mbappe, Massa, Morino. Yeah, in the first and second, pictures, beba. Microphone enjoy. Kai, Mbappe said this is the first time Madrid. What about with a year vim, full fitness, new Mbappe na abano.
Madrid the pre-season no have players boy no ma ho mu nyina. Ayi wada fi do freeze. Me huni ye ba kupo. Na Vinicius ball no so ake no body nye.
Nasfa picture na mdemao. The new Vini, the official picture for Vinicius Junior 2026-2027
fanboy. Oh,
Yeah.
the official.
They have been across Ramirez.
fanboy, pa.
In.
Kwakumi that say, a brother says soon you be breaking it down. Now you're touching it down. Now you're knocking it down. Now you're young power woman on some more. Nas for a mom assure. Now mom from breaking it down. And for a mamo. Now so Rama. Me patro there. Only player, Egyptian player. Walk up on a pine to my pa. Now say so Rama Al Ittihad from Saudi Arabia. That's what more panel. And what you Rama will take here. Timan Konya Sport, almost say almost 3 years, $4.5 million. Early at the official statement at the above, as Narexi the Alangaskia Kena, Bansu Yada, Tony Net, and Tony China. Netman Konya Sport, Peplam come before, and what you Rama, Mammy breaking it down. As Ali Tiad, as some passer, say Lumponanka Ali Dipama Womwa, Anka and Mama Shaw, and come Petual Saudi, now come to Naya Juma, now Rama Ali, almost some Lavonia big, Lavona our show, Bob 1 Grandpa trophy. With Barcelona, now Permu player, Massa had 4.5, is so papa, Massa Omonton, Crachena Bepim, better, for big offer, no for bra, no Banya Kama, no Mammy Tijani Randes, the image of Massa footballer's girlfriend, Ayana Fakra, who will chroma a bidom girlfriends, SSA, a bidom soon Kumalewa. SSA na all Garcia Saudi Arabia Omasa Tijani Randes from Manchester City na buy new flight no on any girlfriend on any Sunku Malewa on any Popology and at the flight no and on Kwachate and on the Ecopium or Saudi no man sign contract at the all Garcia na Masaugeya Bakudia who bet me did not appear na Omuye Dewa who bet did not appear well by the Tijani Randes ni giski for no ni Sunku Malewa for no Omudoswa picture we babon tasema ba eja edemo mame Patrick Vieira ano pepe pitimao esera mo Senegal football federation the official announcement about a 4-year deal and the amano no transfer petma compensate former coach your friend Papi Chao 640,000 euros now some to and some officially Omatimi announced Patrick Vieira and the official announcement about Patrick Vieira Shannon Som Yawon Dakar and was Senegal capital Dakar and Yawon Kopemo France Okosiaka and France Mama to World Cup 1998 so someone 4-year contract now sharing coaching career saved at Manchester City on Monday 23 of Fluano me pacho Okokochi New York City FC will PM our Nice our France or GC Nice and watching Patrick Vieira as a Ramon Okochi Crystal Palace or Ramos Strasbourg Genoa at the age of 15, the first national team assignment on one Casanamai and Senegal, the Teranga Lions of Senegal, and Opamitima was say about captainship and Sisaya Papa or retired the old faces, Khalid Koulibaly and the other players said the Fadiga, alleged job, one man new faces a buying say Ibrahim Mbaye and Quadari Papa Senegal, the target and one them qualified for 2030 World Cup for Senegal. And we were semi-finals of the 2030 World Cup. And watching on, almost we are from Patrick Vieira, we were AFCON 2027, and Uganda, Tanzania, and Kenya, and a host team. Now, Urama say the last edition of the World Cup. Morocco diano omu etimi eje adisomna so ediso banwan ko finala were disappointed the entire nation and we are target omu diamano are breaking it down now you're touching it down and knocking it down eje jamu yompo na abani win percentage uramu New York City or quite 44.44% a win percentage OGC needs net 39.32%. Uramo Crystal Palace net 29.73%. Strasbourg net 34.81%. Genoa at 27.02%. And no Patrick Vieira, dear Bayer Chachabo. Na meno Casamisum Kumalewa and your Ronaldo or Fakye. Ewo a Saudi. Super League in Shasia, Ronaldo, a Adessa, Opinion and Postecoglou, as a reporter and Chayam, the sharpness, the fitness, our football, Mobile, now I'm breaking it down. I said so Rama and Ronaldo, fitness training about 4:30 p.m. And Ronaldo aircraft, now we fitness manager now. We're designing some fitness schedule at Dama Ronaldo. 90 minutes. I was saying Ronaldo TBM. Our Anaza, training center. The Biafra TBM Kama. No, Sampa physically. Wire fit. No Biafra TBM Kama. And no Ronaldo. The floor air panel. Mam Inter Miami. Training a passo na good news and na kuntum kunim and Leo Messi what in the squad a training camera after no papa or game Messi a tiny bunkum ne papa ye funra ne papa edda me patcho the bunkum na aswasha to acheno na reward bar ama or the betuga as a take decision say retire and I won't retire say so Rama more prepared for a Philadelphia game a Basuchina Messi a worm and your Brisa manager your fan of Pine Hoyos as a Messi says situation to say watching against Philadelphia or Purple and I want to be more.
Con todo, ¿no?
Se lo ve bien manifestándose en la cancha, donde realmente él conoce a la perfección eso, a nivel de y en paz, ¿vale?
Con todo, ¿no?
Se lo ve bien manifestándose en la cancha, donde realmente él conoce a la perfección eso, a nivel de y en paz, ¿vale?
Con todo, ¿no?
Se lo ve bien manifestándose.
And summer, what the two just said, Messi, situation is very calm. As I say, or recover, as some journey bar, says so to me, and home can cross road, or be available for Philadelphia game, no be a camera. Now, last, my man, a Premier League, me patch leaders, our net spend. This particular season, so we try a transfer window now. Uramo Premier League, must spend it big, must spend it more, must spend it sikapa. Urama City, Chelsea. So far, summer transfer window way as at 17th August. Now Chelsea the lead must spend it $280 million. Okwa Ipswich Town, must spend $192 million. Arsenal. I spent $143 million and a Coventry 137. Not me patcho my man. Teams are ya promo to almost net spent na yam fa a microphone. Ukorama so far record spent by promoted club. Ultra so far Ipswich Town. Any Coventry City. Almost spend the power motor. Na ultra teams are ya promo to a Premier League now almost spend the Sikadro pa. Sunderland and a Edikam. Ultra Santalanda 2025-2026 or spending $221 million and watch this particular season. Expect town or more 26-27 season almost spending $207 million and Ultra Northern Forest 2022-2023 almost spending $189 million. And no so far, said your team, your church, I'm breaking it down. Now you're touching it down. As for Adam, one Pisaka, Aaron, one Pisaka, a ball at my West Ham United. Now Aston Villa, when you prepare, as a pen or more person or more than a par. Now so for Mudim come on, now the same common on a just or more program. Now Aston Villa, some right back. Ekopemo Rangers and to some replacement and ye Aaron one Bisaka and I was some in the bar na Nicholas Jackson says Rama Chelsea player and Opami breaking it down. I say a day I will buckle na Alejandro Garnacho Ramo Aston Villa na Aston Villa no Ramona by no Garnacho say what day na ni loan or Petman permanent and to President Jackson. Ese Jackson Mura, na Piasso Enya Kama, na Urama, boy na fan Washington, Chelsea, our player pay, your friend David Washington, Akwadawe, and Strasbourg, a team come on, or Pewako, na Strasbourg, and so Param Chelsea, a team come on, Omo Pasa Kwadanapa, if in Omanian permanent deal, no Munyan loan dealer, a Papa Omo, Aquadad David. Washington was so more playing time and to Okra, a Papano Licanum, and Depa, Enzo Fernandez, latest, me patro any Urama latest update the Tessa Enzo. So far, Chelsea, why am a priority, almost some a betona, says a party pay more than £120 million. And a beton Man City star, almost a papa, says the American, a budget to Jan Randes, budget Rodri, now Omoton Savina, Sika a papa, Sika papa, Omote a peram, now Omote a fapaina, Jafan me patro Enzo, Fernandez, now Omotinapa, no Biaswat Mayakama, and no at the Epa, now Menocase, Benoit Badia Shell, a Ramo Napoli. Or Coco Punchman at Jamama, and you know, or touch it down. Oh, the city of Naples, not when medical, not dealing I had done. Me patro and no adiaba, ya de mama. Now so far, who Ramon Memphis the pie. Boy, in contract sign. Or enjoy Papa, Corinthians, Brazil. Now Memphis the pie. Let us renew our update. Say, Adam Patro is it here. Who Rama Pino. I just say or budget a pair 2 seasons no a back cost to Tima your friend Corinthians $26 million and a back cost to now what say so now $15 million what check Corinthians $4 million so some petria me patcho $11 million and a petria nam patcho no my camera now so for some in 4 installment and I cannot $11 million Corinthians or some triadman now the new 2-year renewal was signed at Dama Corinthians petra $26 million me patcho so far contract agreement or send work and image contract the image right or jet me patro $7.5 million a year and budget and watching us Uramo Corinthians stadium now me patro box me VVIP box me team the event Faman or the Bell one personal event at the Chicago bottom the Piazza Yakama na Urama some of the sponsors and the Petunia say Corinthians and Fanama Baka more a battery almost sponsorship a few Corinthians a business was sampa pay increasing almost sponsorship packet by $1 million. Nina said Munya now Corinthians supporters as some we are done and no Memphis the pie they throw a panon not me patrone or Pedro Diego Simeone at Dincomope Dedican your person about Kuti Romero as a pinon so far or by the normal time day and or day bread Atletico Madrid.
Liderazgo, fortaleza, calidad, jerarquía, compromiso y pertenencia, seguramente con el tiempo. Lo veo un futbolista con todos los valores futbolísticos y personales que lo...
Diego Simeone was say Kuti Romero bana wapa etima your friend Atletico Madrid what the leadership what the strength quality stature commitment and me patcho or the eba abebo etim na e busa some game La Liga opener against Malaga Julian Alvarez o Bebo Biana.
Te habla de la manera en cual habló, creo que no hay más. Esto es como cuando vas en los juicios, no al lugar. Así que creo que está más que claro lo que expresó y desde ese lugar nosotros nos comportamos desde lo deportivo, intentando cuidar a la persona, cuidar al jugador, esperar que esté en las condiciones que nosotros entendemos para que él siga cuidando.
And we have somebody to go. As a Julian Alvarez or buy, on Timmy and your training, the fitness of my hair, the sharpness of my hair, on your ready to game. On Papa against Malaha, on Timmy MOB, no weekend where second game. La Liga, or pay available in Wasiakai, no beer sweat my camera, and yet Diego Simeone, then watch him as a buy no more tongue, more man uncle Barcelona, Nina Barcelona, as 33 days. As a deadline, so when you're buying a unpack for other alternative, and a Diego Simeone said, Debiamu Busame, Macassa Mimini say, Sir, or Reverend Gil Marin, and penny follow her, Enrique Cerezo, Omuna Casson Patois, a beton, on a diligence on your training, no one guide the woman, and no idea by your judgment, not yet breaking it down, not yet touching it down, as so a damamo, not me patro and na uram ewo the sport city ewo eye Ciudad Esportiva eho ena ne Rodri Cascante na ni de mam na rival time all Barcelona office one ultra Rodri rival masana no dem all ba masa family no wife ena ka Rodrigo Cascante hono owebu fans ne kakra ema beye kama na me patcho opedru ye na biaso ayefa na time opanyino no epedru na so sign na ultra supporters Mama Tema, me patcho all sensai, nice one supporters, and a good dewa, as for Adima Aya Rodrigo, Aya Cascante, na Tema all sign on, the Biaso Ayakama, or sensai or to try, autograph or sign, no to try pictures, not the Biaso Ayakama, Hana or sign. No was inside Edma Barcelona, Aya France, no, the beer sweat my camera, and your road, no, Mamma Tama, no Trump pictures, no, you Samasa, supporters in one dewa, what your phone. No matter, no beer swire fire, no beer swire camera, and your Rodrigo, no, not Tema, the patro, all free Barcelona office war, Phenomame, no Pena Camon. Tama or since be period, I will from Barcelona office near Mamma France, no. Tama Wamu our restaurant to all. Me patro restaurant, S.O. Didi, France, a good restaurant, no. Me patro any more at the Amo train Rodri. Of and travel. Get your partner. And yeah, Rodri aso eno na me patcho ma me la porta and the fans no na la porta pia bonte befa ne car na otwe fans na masa no feel too much ya se la mini jama sign contract renewal fans ne finance way total madness la porta were free too much or free restaurant on sa fans ne go no I know I Juan Laporta, Presido, at my Barcelona, no, na, and na, can say, by 1 p.m. And now I was sent committee me on Valley or Pinefan Rodri. Now I delay Kaka Enya before 5 p.m. Be 5 p.m. And now after 5, and a bus up to the official confirmation. And no more Biapa at Tom Solomon City. Enya finalizing Noma, just one year and Sana or run on Petima presenting or Metima presenting after 5 p.m. No Biasaya Kama, no Mamma Hector Fort. Hector Fort, I Barcelona, player, Real Sociedad, ABOU Ramabusa, SN17 City, Basabe Gino, no other bird, Juma Ediama Omana, and no Eddie Fro Eba, not Mamma Pacho 1, Gampa Trophy, Bassa, 1 Gampa Trophy, no, me Pacho Mamma image, no, said channel of the Nadi Ali, Papa, no the trophy share, the new signings. Karim Adeyemi and Anthony Gordon. The Showman some Trasampa or Chap Trophy. Ya Papa on Senate City. I'm a bear coming and Anthony Gordon. Kasaye. Yente ahead of the 1 Gampa Trophy in somebody to that.
It's been an amazing first week. I've loved every minute. It's new for me. It's a new city, new country, obviously new teammates, new staff, but it's been an amazing experience. Everybody has made me feel so welcome. The guys are so nice, so friendly. And the coach's idea I knew before. That's why I wanted to come here also, because I like this style of play. I can't wait. I'm so excited to see the stadium, to wear the Barca kit in the stadium, and to spend time with fans, see them for the first time. Hopefully score a goal, win a game, everything.
Anthony Gordon said on Hansi Flick, when the style of play on so by a perfect, NT and what Jitum so pepper now on Timin K, except for the first time of Spotify company or Betino Siakai, now Opecha Bassa fans the Babe Kama, Hansi Flick about Barcelona, captains, what do some Piama was a Rafinha, a bad Bassa Tempera, a captain. I'm a Biaso at me, Ayakama, and watching Eric Garcia, also a Pepper, Pedri, not frankly, or also a Tempera, a captains, now a beer new players, as a Pepper, a bit a Paco, and to before, set transfer Panarino, Rafinha, the main captain at my Barcelona.
We're a fantastic team, and we are ready to fight for everything. No, for me, it's also, first, at home game with the fans, also in the Camp Nou. It's great because last season we won the energy and their support. It's because our team is not finished yet, so I think also maybe we will have some more players, or players are leaving, and when it's done, so we will make the vote, and till this happens, Rafa is the captain with Eric and Petri.
Rafa, Rafinha, and Eric Garcia and Pedri, and a Becca Chelsea say as captains of Barcelona, now Sana transfer window as a Rodri Bano. Opetra be captain na bibia come o see the team so far onye transfers no team ni ye wotwe compare training no mo ya no ma eso eye kama eno ensem opanyine eso e de trema Real Madrid training no and etimi pass so since Moreno by way the 33rd training section Moreno aje at Ama Madrid and etimi pass so bibia eso eye jaje to jet. We are no matter them kama na and they training no match shame we try west strike Marco Correa na Oshogo na Mbappe na Mbappe Sancho Mante Jenny pa Sincere day not the bona to Atenam na Mbappe so e pusuntina na no maso eye kama aso atmom na twa Adagule and Jude Bellingham kompo na masa na dena no day we team na no match shame Moreno body team no am a bia fatma ye kama Jose Moreno was or try say obepa kwabia e buffet Bob Jude Bellingham and Adagule was starting loving on or person Bob Jude and Adagule na biaso kama ene Morino adwuma wo hyehyɛ na no akyi no ɔse we Diomande kwan ofa so wo ye konate ene Denzel Dumfries ya masana antena no ode ni nyina eye basa no me ba twa we Madrid no mo toto no ma ese no ma befa ede ama mo na atwem papede na eja edi akire and officially Jose Mourinho the presentation as we etimi akọ as Real Madrid omo manager all pressure next season where to kama omo assign edin buy officially nana team Madrid etimi apa no ntomo veli no e ma bia so ye kama and ye Jose Mourinho a 3-year contract and what time at the amateur friend Real Madrid na mamini image bi and let me patch omo assign man commemorative game na twa commemorative gift na omodema na masana abdena no ode ama bibia so atimi ye kama no echa so pema gina tom mam images in the first and second pictures no opeka 2010 odi kan abaye na se masa oba se younger ene opanyina nyine omagina tum twa ma bia so atimi ye kama na Moreno ema message mamine special message no and sani about the full interview no Moreno messenger and wadima madridistas ni.
Mister, un mensaje para todos los madridistas.
Fácil. Soy uno de vosotros y no hoy. Desde que llegué en 2010 y después de me marchar en 2013 siempre con vosotros, un recuerdo increíble en Wembley cuando hemos ganado.
The Jose Kenyan said, I am one of your own. Na nuachino on my the full interview. I can send peace wabafie.
Do punto de vista profesional es el top de una carrera de entrenador y seguramente para cualquier jugador también. Esto es el lado profesional. Después tiene el lado obviamente emocional, afectivo y es volver a casa.
Moreno said returning to Real Madrid is returning home. And some of the two now and what you can sample was see I feel this is a mission. Now it goes beyond words. Now was on wa baso obema obiya better. Our madu bobo econom. Now can career where I am the top of it. And I am Moreno. This summer or the two can sample. I don't summer to Anthony. As one and Anthony Batis. A player was this season where we are ready. The very important at my Batis Popocono, no ABC can compete. I'm a beer sweat my fire. Now, Ucha goalkeeper Vicario and a pain I'm Dimasa Space. I'm goalkeeper now, or Ramo Juve a loan with option to buy 10 million euros. What bonuses, official confirmation, and your Juve, and your pan on to my brow sign, as for at the amount from Spurs. Now, ultra pioneer, your friend Nico Gonzalez, Nina said Urama, team and friend back sisters, someone a Juve player back, or a free agent Vlahovic, didn't buy it. Say Penico Gonzalez, I did not count in upper, no beer sweat my camera, no Premier League, me patcho on my 3. VAR changes. Na say any city. Say referee audio. Fans, yes, game be up on a Mupenya opportunity, sir. Referee players conversation. Papa Amamate said there and some common of course. And watching us from VAR explanations. Premier League, publish me patcho live explanations. As well our selected VAR incident. So social media no wakutie and a key match incident a panel no almost on a so making no be public I'm will be on Saturday normal as so no land a play at Napoli or Cologne or Galatasaray and Napoli didn't come on a person almost sign no land na obojuma pem atimama na grama ayas awram asu pushy for a player no eno de buy de amama na Christopher Nkunku on se Petoja as Aston Villa pen Galatasaray aso grama Nkunku almonia brem RB Leipzig aso pen back ase omo benya ni loan na nka bia ye kama edi ama wo mo na omo ankasa de ano mahwe na bia so aye fa na bia so aye kama eno edi dawa ye jama breaking it down aso edi ama mo dwuma de no so na me pacho mami emfama ase boy na fra Rio Ngomoha Liverpool player na boy no obedi 18 years later of August way or person 5-year contract at the Liverpool na bia so ye kama na otwem kwadana me pacho omo ebo Premier League ni bi na so mo saw Premier League no otwa ono edetimi eye average of more than 500 minutes me pacho more successful dribbles eno eye Ngomoha last season no na me pacho Chelsea omo say omo under 21 and under 19 squad just from this season you be from Coban next generation dia omuti ebema wo mo no na Rio Ferdinand and Tegua Cantara Shama Cantara and advice among the young players a bit to Kobe Menu
consistently, maybe like a Kobe Menu.
First of all, the conversation with the coach. The coach, you have to understand sometimes is you create that distance between player and coach, you respect him as a boss. And he's a human, and he will understand your position as a young player to what I need to have this conversation, mature conversation, to say what I need to have more options to play in the team, or what you need from me to be better. Because you can do weights, or you can run. Maybe it's because you're a defensive midfield player and you're not heading.
And we are I am Manchester United training. And now Church United training Benjamin Shesko a training Kama Sasra Matthias delayed as a training with the group our quarantine Ninansa Premier League said this particular weekend boys no anke kana soro eno ede da yenya so na nsama wo do ebobo no ene esoro yemfa emamo na bia so enye Kama abra international super derby any team ede de akanya eto so amamo.
Alright, so I can say a quite for my man, say what bomode, a roman, some outdoor, the all salty, yeah, what's all here. Na the Abemoni, you know, the Ababa Ram come pay Timera Mayabara, ya bomode, at 12 swear, I'm still my wajin channel, Emra, na eba. Ya behena, ya can Kate me, Eddie, I'm on the WhatsApp line 0207543637, 0207543637 eba. Yeberna ya kinkaina abwa na bidi akoye pa etimi ede amamondia jemebana mabai be kinkain area amako Facebook Fakye TV o join here wa like wa share wa comment na also bibia adayere ama Shamo Blog Factory na ebe bara maba be di nkomo pa ebeboa na wa brabo no ewi ope titu mu amoya ban adwumefo no nkomo ede bia media me se ya MON-FRI TV no na momberhe na mo ehihye pa ene Shamo Blog Factory paying for and what Edemana Senate yes blogs out on OP 6 and 5 solid hollow blogs and pigment blogs are yebebo around sakabi na blogs so no yes menka emfantos as ne oya ban ejuma na wo ye no utumu ze opese usi dan na pa baro asie du bebi a blogs na se wan eden kakra etimi era ma me patro de ane ze ne the number ni tudwa be fana ne pin for edin komezanze so ya ban ejumani nko ade a ya ye nhihye de ama se blogs do do bi apibia no obetimi aba beje na yabo modern atene kada ezanza ni hihye no ozo opese ye youth no ye bobra no enya baby pa eri to mane amada ye pa etimi ebe te pacho utie me na usu dan no blogs no wa shorty wa ya unya bi etimi emfa nye we ya me pacho odi anaze no be contact o mane aboa na blogs do bi apibia no ye timi ere ama krida so benya bi sand no ye ma bi na facement no so no onsa betimi akabi o mo se na menka emfa ncho se machines abehan ere abo modern akọ dan no ere esiluni na no ye de bi ma han ti se nete concrete machine na pe compactor na pe grader na pe payloader and afi pillar molding no ne de akaka woni nyina ye boa na onsa etimi akabi po mo akode akru from na onsa ebe kom mo number ne 0245 859 770 0245 859 770 na 0556 183 671 0556 183-671 0594-627-098 0594-627-098 mebacho Shamo Blog Factory building stronger communities together Ramiamwa na niamandeda yepa etimi emfama o kama na tutuye no enko ye emfama Gentleman Dental Clinic dog semenka emfa Jose bra na yemwa na oseno yetimi embo ho braye etimi emfa emma na de tiareze se ne utie mi ana ohwemia ewo so obo mode na udi usinini zanza de ba ko a yemfa enwura bebi anampo no yenkonkojo bi de emfa nkoro ntu osen ha obi a examination and consultation on ade a ekoso o Gentleman Dental Clinic eno echi no root canal treatment do mu sen no na na wenya ha bi ewo ho a ye bre ne aboa na bibibia adeda yie pa etimi area ma scaling and polishing ade a ewrome wo maso ye na de tie ne ze yezi ne wadidi ama nka wanka wabi aka sinima nyama nhyara nkoye etimi emfa ma se ya na ese ose no ko a ye betwitwiri nyina ni nyina efi ona afi aboa ama wonum no etimi ado after no waka che dog se dog bo miti to itini ni bi obema ase a efita na ye se wiem no eye simple krako ne ambo a ose na atu na ne opeso si anamu your temporary one or any all permanent one or opeso si no gold na silver ni nyina ewe etimi edi wudwuma ewo Gentleman Dental Clinic ene sene wo so kakra ama edu bebi a aze wo kasa ya na ofere kwa ye be ma medicated braces a ebehe na aboho ba ma so no wetimi agya na so Ghana omo bebi a omo ebo adwuma mana ma na 0559 139582 0559 139582 and 0549 906588 0549 906588 nani omo edin komo yesi na sika sem ne nya krabra na dok si nipa aba betu sika wa asasi so wo nkwa so awade nyina eduba ye bere na ye treat you after eno na wakwa koye adwuma na nkakra wabana waba betwia omo Ghana bebi a omo eye adwuma Kumase opo mo ro wadi chema report junction na jeze ne no Total Energy filling station abansho na ewo ne chi ope horo mo omo bu adwuma new one no orwani echem ewo atonsu S line ho a na ezonsa betimi aka omo ewo high school junction okone amboa na ne man koye pa etimi afama gifted icon enamaka etimi area atro se Sunday bia exactly 7 p.m. no na wabomodena do afidie no ato Fakye TV na we enjoy ni nyina na se yini pa no mako 26 a yere o mababa be gina kono ebia ni obi ne kwa asori oni obi ne ko school oni obi so na o patamu baako eno so achikra no ebia na oye wadamfo ntu be fa code we star 920 star 55 star 920 star 55 na wafa ne number no na wabomode ade ahyemu na aboa na niam de yie pa etimi edi amount no enchemu bi ni niam bu wo na wonte ase na peso ba eba beboa so a 0550 772 113 0550 772 113 na oni ye din komo na yahwe na ya boa na bibibia akoyi so no edi ama Millennium Construction zemenka emfancho ze uwa akwenya ze nei obe join omona ya boa na odaye so no ebom kama pedi ama dabia nkomo we ya na midi na de ma ya midi nkomo we no eka nwasem kama pa na ne se ze wo ho a emfa usika nkomo bia titrumu amwo amanone no oti nkomo ya no amanan aboto na watu anamo awram na ne mpinfo abomoden akasa na ya hwe ne aboa na wani suadi hu no ebam etimi edi ama na na Millennium Construction zemenka emfa ncho se adansie hu niam bi omo bebo ama nse etimi akabi eno nso echi no o pasase ato bebi tisi aso efi adankwa me ayinama kokobe buone yade a ededa form ye pa after no free documentation on beye and free registration on beye fencing no se ne onye ready so be si dan na obezo omonto man emfa ho a ombere na omaye ne kama pa etimi ede amount yesa pepe na esi etie eno nso echi no de mo nkomo ne yede ne ze ene ya free bedroom houses bia yeri abedwa maso a ne bo no eda form kra dizoremo amanone a na opedi aye ready abi nsokwa contact your mo 0244 274084 0244 274084 na only Millennium Constructions in pay for edin komona yaboa na niama de ye pa etimi edi amount kama pa fiere na yedada obezo mo renovate a contact your mo eno nso echikra no went to real estate development, contact your more, Opesosi Hotel, hostel, and the Aka Kanyina, contact your more, Kumase Boshen, Nayas Junction, headquarters, Namono, Ghana, Bibia, O Passa, Sibia, O contact your Mombe Buana, ye be Eddie Amount, na Bibia the day so, Eddie Amount, Mamen Coco Ramuna, meaning Komaka, on Facebook, and Sanama Banada once, no, etini atwa so dia on Facebook ma uze dodo na eno de omo messages no erom ewa Pedro Amodini Cruz Fakye Sport is live and clear inside Indianapolis Kumasi town of Sokesben Junction the main location and I'm say Jeffat Smith or the update on average to bar salute at the aba gunshot body good afternoon my boss why Manchester United don't want to say players they must decide players where is the winner and clear and from GH Monaco. Hello, Fakye Sports. Please, any update on Manchester United and Anana Kwame. The only three clubs in Europe with a Ballon d'Or winner in their squad right now. Barcelona, PSG, AC Milan, and the rest are Bs. 135 million for Rodri, Gordon and Cancelo, and 140 million for Diomande. Bright King. Good afternoon, Abu. Watching the show live, please. Liverpool update. MON-FRI Luther King. And I'm on the Bakat Zakaria, Omar Zakaria. Good afternoon, Abu. Watch you live from Asim. Real Madrid is going to cook this season. Hala Hala Madrid. Now, Justice Che. Good afternoon, Abu. My name is Justice Che from Abuase, and I will love your show. I love your show so much. Hala Madrid to us. So, Kwame Piano. The show is loud and clear inside Asante Akimagogo. I think people are underestimating this Manchester United team, but I see them causing problems to EPL team. If Santos, Telemann, Mainu, and Bruno are on form, the team will beat anyone. Prince A. Boateng, good afternoon, Abu. I'm very happy for Barcelona, pal. I think this season will go well. And your guy is looking good this afternoon as well. Please tell him I will give him my sister. Mate, Father Brian, Regina Kahon. And I'm on the attack Kakraba. Abu. I'm watching the show live inside in soccer. And we are the other about big Ramo. And so, and on Tuesday, the other bit me for a bar. Menama Kinkaina Abwa na Bibibia. At the day you come pay the amount. Live on Fakye TV on the WhatsApp line 020-754-3637. 020-754-3637. Good evening, Abu. Fakye Sport. I'm Toliso. Watch you live from Bogos. Abu, watching my darling club Manchester United lose to AC Milan this weekend makes me believe we need a left back and a proper DM, not Baliba, Santos, and Menu. And I was Abu watching Barcelona, Rodri. I asked myself, can't we as a nation have one objective and do same for our club, regardless what is going, regardless of what is going to cost? Toliso watch you live from Bogoso on the fear by and I was good afternoon, guy. Please, my name is Iliasu from Jamira. Please update me on Manchester City transfer. Lutariaba, another day is given and I'm enjoying my best of the best sports show live from Droboson. Say or say Tutu Mugabe. I'm Sadiq. I watch you live from Takwa. And I say I want more update on Real Madrid Luther. Eddie Babi Ramo. And I say good afternoon, please. May I know the one I don't know question or the Babi Ramo. And I was good afternoon, Fakye TV. I'm Enzo from Doma Abuabo. Real Madrid are going to suffer this season in Spain by Barcelona. And I was say good afternoon, Fakye Sport, please. Why Liverpool is worrying to buy Bakula with a high amount of money while Leon Gomoha can play from say kite. Need your difficult there accrue from the Ebabi Ramnabu. I'm extremely disappointed in Ineos. Why they are not adding another midfielder and a left back to boost our squad. Carrick is the man to help Manchester United win trophy. But you need quality players to build a better squad. Ineos should wake up because the fans are suffering in the hands of our competitors of facing. And we have Kwejo Fosu arrested. Brekumu Mpatase and on the fear Babi Ramo. And good afternoon, Abu. Tuesday's edition of Fakye Sports there, Bonad Mabain. Abu, the richest man in China, Jack Ma, said if you put bananas and money in front of monkeys, the monkeys will choose bananas because monkeys don't know the money can buy more bananas. In fact, if you offer work and business to people, they will choose work because most people don't know that business can make more money than a salary. One of the reasons that poor are poor is because the poor are not trained to recognize the entrepreneurial opportunity. They spend a lot of time in school, and what they learn in school is to work for salary instead of working for themselves. Profit is better than wages because wages can support you, but profit can make you fortune. If you don't learn to recognize opportunity, you will continue to choose the safe path rather than the profitable one. Is your boy Arimatia? Please, good afternoon. My name is Kelvin, and I want you live from Wasa Bepo. Update on Bruno Fernandes contract extension. And the Luther, the update do donor. If you ready about. Good afternoon, Luther King. Today is today the Hausa is housing. Hausa in. You will say, or that's it. Good afternoon, Abu. I'm Gideon. Watch you live from Marco. Please, Manchester United. We need a left back, midfielder, and a forward to win the Premier League this season. We are suffering with Shaw and Maguire. The other back a bit rum. On men corner quick bevis. Now many kwaku and shall say na yeni komo ni adia. Na you said a home no. Is here na young queen na bibia. And rum kama pass on entimi emfa emma ni adia. So a special baby enko entimi emfa ma dede. Dede e mebra penini Gaza Rooney. The wife no. The sweetheart. Nyamin shall no nyo kese. Na ye udano. Pirampona mwa na de ope bi aremra kama pemfa me braze men kan choze oda na koma sopa na odopa yi se wanhia wa oba pa se menhia na ezi anhia wa nka yewu timi anso no me show happy birthday kwemfama didi oko didi akon a hono mo so special one ramo entimi emfama the final one damini no miami ni akwa me amwaten uramo Fox FM Sporter producer ba kopero no amwaten akwawi amwaten owo na amwaten birthday amwaten aba kwa misuru no pa na amwaten amwaten so happy birthday kwemfa ma pe igeze here nyame hia onto nkom no mo ahoden na ade ba ku bi no sesan femfi ho na gina wo na so teche kwa ahoden wo ma sika wo ma ebeboa na hye wani mo nyame ade a so wawu Yamre, na yamto aso ni eni nkomo. So 0207543637. Remember na maba be ram na aboa ma nema ko ye pere am. Barcelona having the 2024 Ballon d'Or winner. And indeed, amo de ye ni amapa. Eguzo monitor. Ya unze Barca for ne kasai na ye. Rodi enya baba bidu. And the other news there bobo de baluta de bae. Any adia ye hwena ye remena yanko ye.
Kagu, I've watched a snippet of a video. Asante Kotoko head coach, I think that didn't come when they have pictures of Okruma.
Me so be bana me say I'm a mefa oh Juventus rivals here.
Juventus there and rivals near Torino.
Okay, the Munamo too.
Yeah.
And I'm Madrid, the rivals, apart from the Tico Madrid, the big one here.
Barcelona.
Who's ever mentioned Barcelona, JC? But now football, a division FSHS. And when I've been asked, wow, creamy. Now, he should my mention. Or a Real Madrid, but or Barcelona, JC. Okay. That be able to know Barcelona, JC.
And then, you know, as
the Madrid for now committees or my band in 10 years.
Okay.
On Komuku,
and I said,
Madame Queenie. Me chiapa ya me share no nyo kese Madrid ni a ozo a wo she Barcelona jisi em say hard game but about me che jour on fit diagro ozo chia wo so pa
begineso
anya za waye yi kran am ye but anya za waye yi ntina ye we na Madam Queen abena se wa me chia wo pa di
kokun camera ye fi baako ene ye wa uni pa birthday wa hwehwem na uni pa kro hwehwem manya ne man fa ne picture kra ba hwehwem smallish girly and then Elizabeth birthday.
Aye. Oli Sawan.
And then Elizabeth.
Lisa my baby girl.
And then Elizabeth birthday.
Hey.
I wish you happy birthday. So why a Gani in this company panya here.
Lisa Zun is a paddy.
Tell me make say wow nipa. I used to paddy pa no. Pa Honda. No akunto where is here.
Aye. Akiola. Akiola paddy. Obalisa de mi nye shows obu asasi so ben.
Wo de say wo de ma.
E ma me Lisa yo.
E wi asi na Lisa na adwenye. Because me happy birthday.
Brownie.
Nyame sha no onye ne kase man na party ntia ahodi. That's the most important. Meaning so piskapa nyakumo man is kabibri.
Sure.
Now mfamu abrabono. Kogu. Na wo share sika Ali are rejected for. Assure, it tells you the kind of football people are doing. Kogu, you won't be surprised. So my rejected says sika. Because we are talking about a player that omo etono in 2023 MON-FRI Midland from Denmark. So a player that ometimi atono edna bo team from Europe edna straight into Egypt is to tell you that omunim de omoye, and when it comes to investment invested, they can invest, and that is exactly what they are doing. So it should tell you. And if you look at the performance that with Midland Mo or MON-FRI Gazi El Mahala Mon and Zamalek Money Nana over 100 and something appearances, 32 goals and 25 assists. So it's to tell you the kind of player we are. We saw him at the World Cup. He scored against Belgium and against Australia. Into be announced in the present as well World Cup na say. But you ask yourself, they internally are rejected Zigano. They are playing against Barcelona and Portugal. Imagine if Ashore is able to perform, and we are seeing now one Gampa trophy is a trophy that Basa Manaye annual ritual here beyond the statistics in mobile. The attention was so. Imagine tomorrow or Shinea. What are you talking about? $4.5 million. So it's a money that push you omo and Uncle Nabusuani be offer 5 years a massacre. Just says he can or techie because Ali Fono can pay that money to him. So it will tell you the kind of football MON-FRI. And we are here talking about a team rejecting $4.5 million for a player. And I say, Yankoto Kone has your media no compete with Africa. I am not the BWSM now. Can see a World Cup a team no more bonnet yamepe.
Yame, and on the mountains in Yam.
Because if you talk about in someone Kotoko Chika or compare Ghana to other places near the idea. And when it comes to facilities or when it comes to Sika in Tamano, so they will be able to keep him and know that he's going to give them that kind of performance. He's been able to go to places that were conquer and Wababaka, Odijuman, and Sweetie the mom. They are the team that they can bring players from the Premier League.
Yeah.
If you look at them, when they know 4.5 million because an African team I am $4.5 million a day. How do you reject it? By a tina yedin community na many year but for them, so my opinion attention to me them all.
I'll say after
500,000
quick.
You know where the Omo they are doing football, proper investment, infrastructure, everything is on point. It's our duty to do the same thing. If we fail to do it, these are the kind of things that they be no more. So these people are doing football, and they will continue to dominate football. No, anyhow, and so city. Look at the transfer value.
Almost 1.9 million euros.
Almost 2 million euros. Think 4.5 and then no one know.
Yeah.
The contract ending in 2028. From now to 2028, 2 years. They are not looking at letting him move. Or when the officials to know that he is not for sale. Or one can someone first can be home.
Almost
one can say if you are a quack of 10 about. Almost he is not for sale. Go and look elsewhere. And the most intriguing part of it is that any team back up and epe. Teams me indeed definitely there will be a bidding war. If you want him in as much as or you're important to project, you need to pay more. But I must say, he is not for sale. It should tell you the kind of football and it's our behove to get to that level. Do things the proper way. Worshipping people we are in power just because they give us some kind of a incentive. If you do that to ourselves, our football will always continue to sink. And the more reason why young football no ends where sinking. So yeah, better how no one ends to see for Maura o mone basa di ebobo ball no de ma me fa basa de no so preko na ye ntimi mfiri honko kogo sa wo hwe basa team na da ho no say from omo goalkeeping department fa park ni so na akosi omani mu ho a Barcelona for no believe omo ho say omo kura the best of players in all departments.
Sure.
And if you have that kind of players, you need to conquer Europe. You need to conquer the Liga. I'm not using La Liga no as a more yardstick because they've won it in the last 2 years, even when you nim said no man in terms of getting players and all that. But if you look at a bunch of Juan Garcia, Barcelona for Nankasa, many of them he's the best in Nigeria Award. Many of them felt that he was going to be at the World Cup, if not for Ura Fene de la Fuente, and they believe or what and they must see more. And Kama for no, a perfect candidate to be in Spain's post. And I went to Bianco with them. And you can't even fault them because last season performance was top class. Before he joined Barcelona for a year, Espanyol, he did well. He joined Barcelona and he did well too on top of it. So, what any plays in being part of the best goalkeepers, we are saying. Now, as we speak, you can't mention 5 goalkeepers without mentioning his name. And he's earned it. Proper performance for Barcelona last season.
Top 5 keepers we are seeing.
Yeah, he was part of it.
Juan Garcia.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah, he was part of it.
Top 5 goalkeepers.
Top 5 goalkeepers.
Now, who is currently a goalkeepers in Germany about top 5?
Off head, in no order.
Yeah.
David Raya wum. Ibo Courtois wum. Simon wum. Juan Garcia wum. And then how about David Raya Dean?
How about David Raya? Is Juan Garcia better than Alisson?
I'll choose Juan Garcia to see over Alisson.
Only Dibu.
I'll choose him over Dibu.
He's better than Dibu.
I'll choose him over him.
Juan Garcia Juan Garcia better than Dibu.
I'll choose him over him. Yes. In this time, you know about me. People be the back. What share? I will be top 5 in him.
Now where you back with him?
Aye.
We are talking about goalkeepers. They've been giving us consistent performance from on club side.
Yes.
And they are also doing it very well for the national team.
Many problems
here. Or you Spain 3rd choice goalkeeper.
Meditum.
So or better chance.
Looking at the performance, or you Spain 3rd choice goalkeeper for obvious reasons and reasons best known to the La Fuente. They believe or what in some players. Because before we started the World Cup, so who trim to up a goalkeeper so that pomo. Ebian card is seen in chain, up a trim to David Raya and Juan Garcia. So for me.
Oh
yes. Looking at the games he played at Espanyol, performance was done and last season for Barcelona, I'll bring him to the top 5 goalkeepers currently we are say. That is where I say Dibune, Alisson no. May replace, may Dibu a film.
Hey,
may Dibu a film.
Juan Garcia better than Dibu.
Me say I will choose him over Dibu. Say na matter je matter we.
Yo matter.
Dibu say kura team o baby.
But Dibu the other performance in on your team.
Say
his age.
Nini na ka
apart from about Dibu the other performance in here. You see you there. It's what bro for that destiny.
Yeah,
Shebre. Who's only man there pa. But always scout be to about what will lead you. Of course. They who be obi wom. And only Dibu there no. Dibu enjoy playing for big clubs the youthful age. You know a bench woman. But time on all few on joining teams out do na koda AFI and age in a catch economy. Benjamin Dibu, hey, how good Dibu do you choose you out of Dibu?
I'll choose you.
No, he's a good goalkeeper, but on men Dibu be there. Maybe top 5 won't count.
Okay, but my top 5 will be part of it.
Oh, okay.
Looking at the performance I didn't do. So Barca for who say Omukra one of the best in that department. And Onkoda. They see Paul Kubasi as one of the best centre backs. Oh, we are say he came to the World Cup and he conquered. He even won the youngest best players at the World Cup.
Yeah.
So that is to tell you the kind of player Paul Kubasi engineer Babe. And he is playing currently for Team FN Barcelona or Chiro de Mao. So you are more in more thinking in their belief. Perry one of the best midfielders we are say. And then I know because you are for Ballon d'Or winner. Since the defensive midfielders do my DIABY we are say a so we've named that department after players. Hey, Makelele Mudi, Sergio Busquets mo, Inkante mo. None of them won the Ballon d'Or as a defensive midfielder. Now midfielders no can Ballon d'Or is saying. Now you talk of defensive midfielder, but he won it and he's best in his position. Or not the Anyabasa for the if we are seeing him say he's best in his position. They have him in their team. Because they are talking about Lamine Yamal winning Ballon d'Or. They are talking about him being a player that what's not podium. So he finished second the last time.
Yeah.
So it's to tell you so. So in his department, he's one of the best. And so when you have this kind of player, I don't think James that won the champions. When in the last 10 years, you've been able to win it. This is the time for them to win the Champions League.
Individual brilliance and
individual brilliance no ewo na baba kan bo mama teamwork na ye adwuma. And they have the magical hand to combine the individual brilliance to make a unity team to compete for. They have Hansi Flick. So he can connect the dots, bring the players together for them to play as a unit. We are here and people felt, and people thought, Rodri's style of play, it best suit Barcelona than Real Madrid. And to be honest, the style of play is suiting a certain kind of play. Are we going to talk about him adapting? A player that he is? No, nobody is going to give Rodri the chance to adapt to. He is adapting the moment he decided to play for Barcelona. So that is where we are starting free. So when you have this kind of player, and look at all Rafinha, they have quality, they have solid squad. They say to me Champions League in the moment. Semi-final, final, final match man, you failures. What team Barcelona team that only you? There be a hard almost one ball for us number 9. Say no maka. Sabdo carry me nanu or turn who goes in now. They are very much okay with the performance award. How many times you have to this platform so I need a striker? They say no. Okay, yeah, now they use PSG as the yardstick. Say, traditional number 9 way. That is the question they ask. So we will see how things will go. And you move on your camera. Now, see, the Rafinha and number 9. And you see Capito, he needs to lead by example. So this is a solid team. Obiabaya Fate. We say Obiabaya Fate no more bad. This is a quality team that needs to compete. Oh, say Anya Umenya baby 80% or more Fate. You wait 80%. Goku. Team baby woman.
Pedro is your born first 10 matches in India. 4 months.
Over injury.
And you won't remember 6 matches.
On the injury.
Rodri.
Oh, the Bible.
Anki Dion so
they have it.
Our backup also no Gavi. Also be ye the pre dinia. Sana Femi Lopez. And Chela ne hini bugu no akoshe Max aba. And him one also Rafinha. 2 seasons only pre dinia pa. Esa aba be dinia or World Cup.
Yeah.
England second world best there. They gamble para Barcelona for that gamble.
They believe they talk. When Barcelona want to describe a player, numbers out say he's a good player. They don't think about the age, because the press resistance, the whatever. That is what they see in him. Almost ombre when he is pressing ombre, and we refer to Hansi Flick. He's a young guy. So we will see how our pressing they have a very solid team. I say to me, we won the Champions League. Now the target is the Champions League. The Hansi Flick have any nano. The man fanning share the best move or more coaching history in the Champions League now on the Medica Kato said, looking at the circumstances I'll bet to ye. No more of a firm. If he is able to win the Champions League, me I'll put him first. Medica Canada. Because but we over 2 team. How one team spend it. The Lasula last sem sema abasa atima ya they are still dominating with Spain here there. If he is able to win the Champions League for them, I will place him among the best wo team be fa ne ba so mo coaching history mu because be fa team a na obi a o te DNA na se ete system na se ya dem ne say gu ne ti abob na se enye yie in Javi Hernandez. So I think that you have a solid team. The first season they almost semi-finals before.
Yeah.
Now last time we quarter finals. This time finals and winning the Champions League. And look at crowd better so. Go who be your ratings. So I'm gonna they need if they fail to win the Champions League, semi-final crown or failures. Now the last 10 years won the Champions League now. The last time they won it against my own Juventus before. Ni na ye nya de kra o e bia ke wetu pamabo
that was 2015 Russian Juventus 3-1 name money
last hour no
your corner
on Champions League game
but you people are making it look like at Barcelona 10 years in sign on my big party
I know why
Rodri
in the last 10 years
yeah
DIABY in the last 10 years, we're funding from here 2026. We're funding 2026. We're funding 2016. The last 10 years. There be one.
Because we had any profile or the
the last 10 years there.
A Ballon d'Or winner, a World Cup winner.
Or one sign will be or you're close to you in terms of profile. They do they back to the table. Indeed, once I catch was a moment celebrity because my bread teams players from see a kind of Basano in recent times, you know. From that 2015 now, but players are papa free money had they've suffered power. They do maybe say a 50 amount for salary so near the day or more Champions League, Europa League or Mutifie. Was that Freiburg
and tried
Frankfurt? No, Baby, team acquire or more. It got to a point in time. Nabasa for now to take it on Monco Park, no, that is to tell you how bad the team was because the supporters lost interest.
Or man. They're ready for quality or packet.
But someone who's a my win. But in the last 10 years, 2015-16 season, Ada Turan and make Bukakumen career. Ada Turan from Atletico Madrid, I'm on 34. Number 2, Alex Vidal. 2016-17, I'm to Paco Akasa. I'm to Andy Gomez, Samuel Mtiti. 2017-18, to Osman Dembele, Felipe Coutinho, Paulinho in that year. 2019-18-19, to Malcolm, Atamelo, Clement Lenglet, or no so to in that year. 2019-20, Antoine Griezmann, Frankie de Jong, Neto. 2020-2021 season, Pjanic, Pedri, and Trincao. 2021-2022, Ferran Torres, Rafinha. 2022-2023 season, Lewandowski, Yuskonde, and Rafinha because Rafinha will go loan. And I will be permanent. No. And 2023-2024, Joao Felix, Joao Cancelo, and Fakye Gundogan. Now 2024-2025, Dani Olmo, and Pau Victor. 2025-2026, I know they are saying Naini. Or major signings, so much that any major signings be during that time. And at 2026-2027, Anthony Gordon, Rodri, and Karim Adeyemi. But in the last 10 years there, I want to play a Papa Bia or Chain, a branch of Rodri.
Dear Nigerians, but all the Lewandowski so bad, no award best.
Lewandowski bano, no only award best.
Award best player. Yes, in a player na Nimbobo pa. Or Lewandowski Ballon d'Or bi na. Nem pen so man nye baako. Na baako bi so wajide ma Messi.
Omojide ma Messi.
Di obano. So on has a FIFA best and oje
FIFA best no. Okay.
Di ono so ba no a world best player.
No say a world best player.
Di ono bia nso so na eda ni mu aye. Unia actually say di oje World Cup no.
Tell na kan no.
Di ni mu education Lewandowski.
Me I will choose him because of whatever.
Munya abutire o.
Me ba tie. What on say ye won krofo bi o ha ho. Amugbo team a omo ye squad members. You know, Maje Bibi no Modeba. But if you look at Rodri, tournament now Spain in Western times, you know, maybe we are coffee, you know, the best player. And yes, or a squad member. He is the man for that Adieno. Ono Bibi a fan home, a man of me. Then looking at Waji World Cup, Waji Champions League, Waji European, what's a Ballon d'Or there can what they banner. For me, from where I sit, if you had the goals near there, they may choose Lewandowski there. But me, I'll pick a real friend of Rodri. for what he's bringing to Barcelona team. The World Cup alone, no, something big. Euros, waje. So in terms of national team, glories there, nothing for Lewandowski. So in that is where I pick you reference. So I think they need to win the Champions League next season. Season say started, so they need to win the Champions League. It's something that and more pay, and very good for them. They need at all means, at all costs, they need to win it. Kwaku, I've talked about Jose Mourinho having to prove a point, but I think I was Real Madrid players to prove a point, and most especially Nipo Wom branch of any Kylian Mbappe. We talk of a player that you no one know the France national team na ye. Performance anu give him Monaco. They know on Paris Saint-Germain na ye. He's the player that Real Madrid needed to wait for him. How many times do you see Real Madrid waiting for a player? Real Madrid goes in for a player and they take it as they want. But they needed to wait for Branche FN Mbappe for him to join Team FN Real Madrid. Before he joined Real Madrid, no. Not Real Madrid at La Liga. Not Real Madrid at the Champions League. Let's forget about what a year Real Madrid are achieving in their entire history. We are talking about before he joined them, that particular season, ABOU not the Champions League, any La Liga, any Euro season. He couldn't help them defend any of them. Trophyless. In terms of individual performance, you will say Mbappe gave what was expected of him. Scoring goals for Real Madrid, but to nothing or to no proper effect. The second season, the same thing. In fact, tournament to be a second season, you see a Real Madrid in any country, no, he won the Golden Boot. But to what effect? For France, for Real Madrid, so it's to tell you that individually he's been super. But in terms of helping Real Madrid win something, no, and this is the time to prove a point. Let's say Carlo Ancelotti was stepping down. From when he joined Real Madrid let's say Alonso is an experienced coach. Let's say Abelo and Cheddar said your coach so they couldn't add to the normal so yet to the J trophy now last season. Now, or someone who wants to prove a point in Jose Mourinho, and also need to prove a point. So, if he needs to sacrifice the individual accolade, if he needs to sacrifice the goal that he scored to get Real Madrid something, that is what he needs to do now. Currently, as we speak, if he leaves Real Madrid, he will be remembered for the goals he scored for himself, not for Real Madrid. Because Real Madrid is a team that they've seen great players. They came to score goals and they helped Real Madrid win something. But that is not the same thing for Branche FN Mbappe. So this is the La Liga should be one thing that he needs to target. The Champions League should be something that he needs to target. Because him personally, with the Champions League, with the investment, he left there and they won the Champions League back to back. So gradually he's becoming a problem. Because now you left and they won. You've come to a place where you say Champions League, they are the grandfathers of the Champions League. So playing the Champions League and winning the Champions League, big deal in Famomo. So now, if Jose Mourinho wants to prove a point, Mbappe also needs to prove a point by sacrificing the individual things to help him defend Real Madrid. And then obey. So now, if he needs to press, he needs to press. Last season, so far 1,000 and over players, 1,004 over players, almost here kind. Oh, yes, yeah. Now ranking more pressing interception power and more as strikers are over ranking 1,480 something out of Nipa don't know about in none. So it's to tell you say and more on Nyadi when it comes to helping the team to defend. The first point for any team, I will defend it. You get the people pressing for you. That is the reason why we talk of teams pressing. You talk of club, young pressing, Firmino, Salah, money. So he needs to do that. He needs to sacrifice wanting to stay ready for passes to come to him and go and score, to helping the team to start defense, not from only hope. And that is something that a bit more team if any Real Madrid. So I think he needs to also sacrifice a lot. He needs to prove a point. No one will be from a team if any Real Madrid. And I know certain Luther Kennedy didn't come on there definitely. I do a bit me aboa. I'm an one and so to me akoye. Kwaku Manchester United fans need him come be. They have a team to compete.
I'll tell you about na United. Your mama claim message.
Okay. Okay.
Remember na yenko mauze na nekia. For the Barca fans, the noise pollution is too much. Abu Marigas, you are there. The chapa is the UK Bokode. According to the born, my eco, na measure, Eradi, Odiboye, yere I didn't review. A casa because I don't have a follow you. Edition, I did heavy. A jeka, Ejre Kuba. Ima Smith, solid on the buy, and KBG, Barcelona is the best team in the world now. You yate, yeah, that's it. No, the other buy. Ma, me and I'm in far we saw near WhatsApp. Like, hi, Fakye TV, good afternoon. I think Barca is winning the Champions League. You yate, and all the hi, Fakye Sport. A Samuel Robinson inside Cape Coast. Barcelona fans are just bragging about the signing of Rodri. Real Madrid fans are always focusing on ourselves and not Barcelona. Please, I want to know. And when Habib will return, because I miss him so much. Luther King is too much. Greetings to my baby girl, Julia. Habib and Chobeba. Hi, Fakye Sport. My name is Fredrito GH. Watch you live from the corner of it. More update on Real Madrid transfer. Hala Madrid, no. Etwa. So, hi, Fakye Sport. I really like your presentation from Luther King. More fire, no. Or the Ramu. Abu, good afternoon. Kwesi Dybala, watch you live from a Manchester. Update on Zubimendi to Real Madrid. I don't know yet. You are the banner. Wezo Baba Bebo High. Ewa Hano, but MON-FRI ama Enoch from Obuase. Barcelona there. Plan pow. And you video the Real no. Good afternoon, Fakye TV. I'm Jonas. Watch you live from Senya Breku. Real Madrid is going to be a dark horse in both the La Liga and the Champions League this season. And my name is George Akito. More update from Real Madrid at Manso. Konena say you are superb in sport. Here I say, good evening, Abu. Chelsea is coming back again, coming like God fire. Michael Egbe from Tikobu 1, Jomro, Honor the Fieba, Babi Ramos. Shout outs to OG Mingel and Eskimo. You're not so the buy, and no, we so no. As a difficult time will make you understand the difference between I know people and I have people. Nothing breaks more than loving someone. And you know for real that the person wants to love you back. If you want to find out who your true friend and family are, go through a tough time, lose your job, get sick, or face rare struggles, that's when the true colors show. Gavi need your difficult to come at the Baby Ramnot. Go and also to the Maminja or Nakobra 00207543637. Now they are but use United for no my day.
Kogu, we've sat on this platform and we've talked about Arsenal having consistency in their team. We talk of Arsenal team, no, in the squad more consistency. They've played themselves for far too long near their day. If you check or more, or they started for Man United, Diego Dallo about Manchester United how many years? It's been more than 2 or 3 years.
A bro cry, a bro, sir.
Omo Martinez na about team ni saying.
Martinez Bems in the third season.
Time about team ni saying. My girl about team ni saying.
Kobe any fee season.
Look sure about team ni saying.
So
if you are talking about team or mabo muacha, can these people be or more? You bet me do omo home komo. Koku Bramfi view is the place that I think say they need a major and a traditional number 6. Say the Manchester United phone system is it here no? Because the little that we've watched about Manchester United and the Manchester United that a flourish here and the real friend here, Sir Alex Ferguson. They need a traditional number 6. Na Cantona what day? Aguna Cantona day.
A Cantona. Cantona is not a forward liner.
No, a forward liner.
Yeah.
But now you who the kind of football no audible. But they have a dean come. If I know see what. Come and talk about post schools. What kind of a midfielder was Paul Scholes?
I don't know, Bobby.
Obefa recently, Nansinya, the more Munya Champions League qualification. Papa now see a Garama remarried to Figo Bar, Manchester United, non friends, Casimiro. Tenos, he won a number 6.
To giddy pa.
And that Paul Scholes in a retire and they need to go and bring him back from retirement. So that is to tell you the kind of number 6 Manchester United for in their team. They need a traditional number 6. Andrew Santos won't give you that. Kobe Manu, the same thing. Telima, about that thing. Say we are doing it so pass where you can use him as a number 6. But on 3 more that kind of tackles out here in that position. And I believe the Manchester United here will be. When you go to the forward, we are talking about a team that Owoni Pipe, what break your sister, not also Henry Mayato and Ameboa in Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
He's been consistent for Manchester United for only God knows how. Mbeumo is there. He scored 20 plus goals for Brentford. Last season, the output for Manchester United wasn't so big there, but he's not a bad player. Cunha came to the World Cup and saw the performance that he gave. Benjamin Sesko did Nadiaba. And getting to the latter part of the season, we saw Benjamin Sesko giving glimpses of what he's capable. So they are sharp from a quality defensive midfielder to challenge. And now, left back na how many of the teams in the Premier League any you want say left back be a bro so chain obia Arsenal Calafiori and at a point of the scale no kobubi enyom no compete.
Yeah.
Oko Manchester United, Manchester City or really as a one no na ball number 3. Call Liverpool. And yet Kirk is as a one ball number 3.
Yeah.
Chelsea for the new ones and one Varia as a one neighbor.
Varia.
On neighbor. If you want to compete, you trying to compete with these players. Now, Calafiori no cannot them ask na G League no. So you show us what they compete.
And there is all there is a United for the left back.
They don't need any left back in their team. Dalot is someone that will make more play on all wings.
That is all I do.
Kwaku. They as a more years through Champions League no more kwakobono. Do you almost what Champions League? This is a team that I won't finish 3rd in the league.
Go bubu bi achenti ozo mu shise team.
How much is team na share?
Hey, Kwavas, my
defensive midfielder pe Kwaku.
Eto mu yin left back.
Omo de ya den.
Hey.
Look so be ya adwuma na dia ma wo ho. Ti na mo teams o mo compete.
No, so look so ye yipon. On team for any to no. So na enche no pra.
And no more expense free Europe England. If that is the case, no more expense free England.
We are no type of player.
In the type no more pay. Type of more every type of no. It's about Real Madrid.
W so.
Kauta Ganama. Bring the money, come to go. And every I didn't go carry in Hunes out. My wine was for no. I'm from the
Ineos, yeah.
Kwaku or matches or me a prepare for. Ma Hunesa. And no man no mood lay off a year workers no. And no man buy an say room number in the bottom to take it to come out for Europa League final. Now if a person can do this, you think to have a spend anyhow?
When you prepare.
No me dey.
I will see car there was almost on no matter.
And Ndiam Vanessa.
I don't know what you when you prepare.
Ndiam Vanessa. So now they need to go with a team here that way. Keep a honor me munya keep a no young convince me sir. Oh, young convince me sir. But so we defenders here who we are.
I be in that as well.
I'm sorry now. Who? Matthias let you now. Manchester United munya dem. Zoro. You only live once. And they say live once. Koku. Patrick Dogu. This team is capable of competing. Koku, let me check this squad. Koku squad in your bad. Mazraoui as a man who hobby you.
You also cry team both.
Zima they look show you are. Mazraoui to me more.
Waiting.
Lisandro Martinez can play the left back because only Lisandro Martinez Matthias delayed. And Harry Maguire be able to my boss as center pen. Lenidoro ho. Quality team. Bruno Fernandes, Kobe Menu, Mano got you a pra. Telema, Andy Santos, Messi Mount, Tony Casimiro. akola we don count Marcus Rashford Amad Diallo Brian Mbeumo Matthias Cunha Benjamin Sesko those ones say are pre-season player and could they have a team to compete? Manchester United have a team to compete. They should stop and our signing and Crawford no people that they don't spend that much. Say they okay. The omudi ye so metimi atono no moto na de so mtua no mutua. Lisandro Martinez betimi abo 3 ho. Dalot betimi abo 3. Lucio betimi abo 3. Mo me fair no excuse. Because they have quality team. Team do not send away England over this kind of players. For make for this no. National Bruno Fernandes. Premier League near that was a team no go on Saturday. You have such a player in your team, you won't even compete. Omunya do mo ye no. Defensive midfielder there. I think it's a place here be omuhia bi. Apart from a hole. Team na bo and be a keeper. Keeper no omunya ba ko man go. Una na fine goalkeeper. The na bobo fefe mo so onko. Ndi dey be. So they need to be able to compete. Oku adwuma na be ye kese dia ma wo refer the Jabi Alonso.
Tell his mom, please tell Ricardo that the season has not started yet. So you should calm down with Manchester United. And I'll catch him with them. I'm praying Concoton left back, more left back.
Baby!
But we are not good afternoon, bro. Our two giants, Ghana giant, you are. Our two giants had to folk Asante Kotoko are struggling. We used to be the benchmark in Africa. We won the CAF Champions League multiple times. Now we can't even get past the group stage consistently. Our league lack funding, proper structures, marketing, player retention, and the best talent leave at 18. They don't reinvest. It's not that Ghanaian players are not talented. It's about planning, investment, vision. And other countries decided to professionalize their leagues, build infrastructures, and back their clubs. We are still relying on passion alone. If we want Heart and Kotoko compete with Ali, Sundowns, and even test themselves against European clubs in the Club World Cup, we need to face the Ghana Premier League first. Better sponsorship, better stadia, better management. Balotelli, nice for that right up now.
No money.
Is that? As nearly moving compete that. Ko isi be we free as result. Ghana team be no be Club World Cup.
Oh,
just one the slot on never say. Your World Cup qualification war. Say the Black Stars bought the qualify. And no crowd see 3 teams to be more. But we dey two group you crowd Togo Benin teams in the Oma.
I'm trying.
Yet I have crowd Kuma team show. Ghana team be no be Club World Cup. Da kwaku. Say no muziboni e hwan. Hwan. O ka last time I got a team CAF champion. E had to fogo. 2002 was a 2000 over view. Last time enya African competition was 2004. Final Heart Kotoko. How many years in it? Now Ghana team be kwa Club World Cup Real Madrid. E wa hin kroma hwan. I will tell you, and how we see that. Ghana teams be omuye. I will tell you, nyame nya na dwuma saa. Yes, consistency is key. Yeah, Ghana football there, consistency. Try your luck. Try your luck there, Fakye. Now, we want a ball Club World Cup, and your ball CAF champion, not Kotoko, na Sakoji. Well,
a bit yes by your country.
It goes away.
O say near bit.
Has no Kotoko. Never. This will be a medium movie.
Never say.
Kwaku ya nya boss, and I say no Kotoko say the able. Top players 15. Next season, 1.15. No wakwa for 15 aba. Next say no 1.15. No pim coaches are maza. And the teams in K20 be. Has no Kotoko de kwaku anything concerning Africa. Munyo muflim. Omu ko mu motel.
That bad.
Oze.
That bad.
Are you seeing House of Fuji League or call say Waku say we ancheni 6-1. Nena no dey Kotoko call e Wak kuru anche Kotoko 5-1. Omu ti omu di omu ze we mu ya kese e ni omu bo. Di omu de be ma me de ma na ye mfa masa. De be ma dreams ever. Wo de enim so ye kese e be show has no Kotoko. Say Kotoko has be CAF Champions League. Yo kruma.
Yo kwantwa.
Kwahu. E dey bi afa come de ma mo na other teams. Lose omu na de kwa. Ya na bi teams ni bi hu omu a. Omu under rate omu. And omu no say omu si omu ne ma no. Omu ni omu ne ma kakra. Has no Kotoko. Na ko ba so kan ko. Wo de wo kan. group him na kanokre.
Say you na meka, and I wanna oka.
Now, but we tell you, aboli me cry we.
Me na meka, mo say na
Cars
record
na
na.
kotoko.
E me ye too harsh na.
Balo, eze no obi anu obedua kuba akwakote ayi. And football na standard na adu no. Ogu. Ora me so tia na Ghana. Bre teams ni bi. I qualify for a major tournament to amano ne amani player kujina park so akure stadium mo mache.
So mo nya no papa. Nya na obi free South Africa about 3 days ya o complain about your stadium ni no ma ye okro.
Di balo Ghana there hanen there nyame be yo ni e na mu.
O de opa from an echo you start to hear people attacking Kotoko coach no.
O de obe ne nkomo no di no ka no kre bat. On we ya sa no kre na no.
Say no kogu nya ni asem no.
We all know as in common no D and was very deep on South Africa.
Yes, on a true FM from South Africa.
A deep pa.
But I don't know when nya asem no. No kre on say abrafo no mo no kre kan de. A system sa system na bia na metina mu ami ni bi. So we din komo and I listened to one of no man from Diplomat Benji a Facebook and he was talking about said oh sign discipline kan o park no so no. Enye bibi na kofa sign discipline ba. Enu nti am ne o mo YouTube players o mo ko say discipline o. Because someone said na kofa bibi na kofa ba there. That means the players are not to be entirely blamed say o mo ye indiscipline.
Owura mate, you ever feel balance mo hwe ma send your man di na. Yam fair no ne wrap up ne na.
How they wrap up? Nan kan be Chelsea for no what dey na.
Ochina baba be ma send junior ma send mu videos bi na. O ma hwe ade ne ade. Be nra me no na man na we ne baba be Gideon Otabel one player for the winning Maverick Crown no I can say is a third tier for a second division club academy
third first year
Tom player ma FC Porto edi you know amon hwe we no so me di ene ni videos ne
catch us they are running football. The last time we were having a conversation contrata we are friends saying contra takao and as a sao
contra sao contrata sao anti mechanical
how can a sao na head said o mo ade no kan
maminti kakre
it's a top-notch feeling because not everybody could get it this way, so having this opportunity is really great. And this feeling can't be explained, you know. It's a much feeling I'm having now. Porto is one of the biggest clubs in Portugal, and to be here, I think it's a privilege. And you need to, if you are here, you need to give your best so that everything will work good for you.
Novo desafio longe de casa, mas numa cidade que faz tudo valer a pena. A adaptação pode levar tempo, mas para o extremo portista certamente não será problema.
Probably it's difficult to adjust, but as time goes on, I know I'm going to get along with the friends, my teammates, the city, everything, the food, especially, you know, here. So as time goes on, I'll get to adapt to everything. It's a great feeling, you know. To be in Porto is one of the greatest opportunity you can have, and the feeling is much, well, you know, amazed. It can't be explained because they work out me nicely, and everything is so perfectly for me now.
Compromisso mútuo.
Wow. So no. Yeah, no. I under 24 na. I surprise by Omojuma. We bono team na kobo sa na 19 na okan obi. He did not tabel. He was part of the U19 squad.
That's fine.
Na wanya kwenya ramu koye ejuma. Another third division team. Second division.
They've sat down and they've thought about how to do things right. And Omoye. They are not thinking about the 3-point only. They are thinking about the development of the players. They are thinking about making impact. And they are thinking about getting things the right way. Maybe a player we are only 1 million. Maybe only 2 million. But if this guy, Otabel, is to perform the way he is to perform, knowing Porto, anyhow, I'm for see bad Joe players now, they stand the chance of getting 5 to 10 million euros some days to come. And that is what they think about. And I wow. And such people, they will not come and worship people in power. So when you say maybe worship people in power, there are things that mean to me. Yeah. And that is what the Heart of Lions, the Shreddraw Blacks, the Hearts of Folk to extent, the Kotoko to some extent, Omunaya in the Ghana Premier League. They are the people to stand for themselves to say, they are not able to do it. And that is the problem. You know, the third tier, the second tier, and even the fourth tier, they will sell players out there, get players out there to mainstream Europe. In recent times, Shebabia, third tier and second tier, non players. In mainstream Europe, when was the last time a Ghanaian player who have played in the league went to Europe mainstream? Omoko and Chen ya no call Masaba, no Masaba. That is to tell you football na here.
The grammatics is your kofa hamburger is. Aka. You are na.
Contract in the doors. Felix is a guy that is short, he is sports. Ni ya kosan ma sa hamburger for ya odi hu nkomo. No boss shooting stars.
Oh wow.
Koku me say so when we didn't come about the guy, and then your ma, these are the kind of things the U1917 that is supposed to breed this kind of guys and build more confidence. So they don't even see the need say my players because we be catch up because of no be when you want change. You see one thing that a killing players by say when so my day change will be
near Marquina. And the Kranya players in one. Who need Toskin Agogo? And your players in Kwago. Who needs our Toskin?
The players are suffering. And what are they suffering for? The young crop want to know the kind of things they saw, but they've decided not to do it. And I don't think I agree. Some almost Congress as a day. They were starting league. Now it's less than a month. Me are starting league.
Say 50 there. And I 18.
What have been the kind of promo that a person would say be something BB Babisi? We are fortunate to get the paid to watch decoders near the other. Since when I was the Premier League, the Serie A, the League 1, and everything I remember bought CZ best team.
And there's all more see in the Nessa in the normal.
And only a di komo. And only a di komo. But young Krumano, and yes, I here. Look at the attention, the zeal, the energy of Black Stars matters.
Ma yana homra. When you say ba yen former Vice Ghana Football Association president in Como D and Verena Yerami Dinko. So that's from Maverick Sporting Club Academy BC. And I will play an FC Mono Region Netron Porto FC Porto 18-year-old no tabel e kona wa kwako ni juma mama na mo quick me bape etiasi mo fie na ya ba be din komo fie
Fakye Sports is brought to you by Gentleman.
Fakye na Yababa Bedin Komos. Good evening, Abu. I'm Jacob watching live from Wolensi Pansu. More update on Real Madrid. Now is up. Rodri over Avai. Barcelona need the number 9, not DM. Deco and pressure signing. Barca na Abafo Nanka. Deco is sporting director. Hey, Chama Hinyabutu. Good afternoon, Fakye Sport. My name is FIFA. Any update from Chelsea? Luke Tamaonya. Di Stefano from Takradabu. Why is Barcelona fans celebrating about Rodri like that? Let us remind them that every time they bought Man City player, Real Madrid wins the Champions League, so they should relax. Why? They are also buy. And you guys are doing a great job. Keep it up. And more update on Real Madrid. The show is live and clear at Tadabu Krum. And know your champion 05. The message on the buy. My name is Nana Kes, a mathematics tutor at Sutaman Kali SHS. I love your sports too much. Nana, yeah, that's it. My name is Harrison Jemfi, and I'm watching live from a Joso Kwaso. I need more update on Ferran Torres, Marcus Rashford. Keep the fire burning. Ferran Torres is also PSG. I want to call to us. Good evening to you, Abu, and your crew. You people are doing a fantastic job. From Master Abdullahi, Tola, Techiman, Sansama Junction, near Yo-Yo Boutique. Also, and a good afternoon, Fakye TV. Senya, fantastic. Watching live from the Upper West region. Where if Arsenal is able to sign, can I yell this? And Victor Osimhen, the EPL is ours. You're also the band on eyeballs. Good afternoon. Please, my name is Ishmael from Asen Praso. Please, my sister has completed SHS since 2021 with a good grade, but without money to let her continue her education. Baku Ricardo, please, I want you to help her with some jobs so that she can save some money to continue her career. Please, even a house help or a cleaner, she will do it. I promise you, she's a hard worker. Okay, it is a kunya da fiana. But now, man, so madam. They're not never boapa. But as of also confirming road designing. My video ne kakra do ya ba fi ma me ntie kakra. Me basis ya.
Cada pausa, cada accelerada, comença amb una decisió. El futbol no és només velocitat, és ritme, és saber quan esperar, quan moure's i quan un sol moviment ho canvia tot. Alguns segueixen el tempo, altres el creen.
A ver. Finally. Rodrigo Cascante at joining FC Barcelona. That is in the ending of fear. That is not a former DFA Vice President, Eramuel Sporty. They are a chairman, Fifi Bansen, and Common Shas here, Kosono. But you kind of Casa 18 near the fire and Black Stars on the Uncle Georgia Fee and Commodi at the Fire Black Stars.
With the national team. That is why in recent time I have come strongly against the technical director of the FA. It doesn't exist. How can you have a search committee to choose a coach for the Black Stars without the technical director? How can you go ahead and make appointment for the under-17 coach without input from that technical director? This whole structure, look, Professor Minta is supposed to be training coaches for Ghana.
Yeah.
He's been in charge of the licensing and all that. Then you'll be here. All of a sudden, they bring a certain man from Belgium who has not gone through any of your structure. They say, oh, he's the under-17 coach, he's the under-20 coach, he's the under-23 coach, he's the Blaster assistant coach. Where is your job? You see, if this was any serious person, he will resign. You see, Ghana is looking at his salary. He can't resign because once he's being paid, if you decide as the FA president to do whatever you want because the bus stopped at your doorsteps, go ahead, I will take my salary. We were in this country, a certain technical assistant, that's how I call him, came to Ghana, employed by the FA, and the man came to design Ghana football DNA. Somebody who doesn't even know Ghana football, someone who has never been involved with Ghana football. He designs our DNA without an input from our technical director.
The way there is a Benale pass, no. We are there some pound. Oh, any after all, then being common, Eka say the Ghana Football Association president and all refugees on your. I say, we move to power. Mammy, and also, I'll go Georgia Fields, you see cars.
People are putting in money, people are doing a lot of investment, hoping that the league will grow. But trust me, the kind of manipulations that we know here. You see, don't forget, every club owner or club CEO is a friend to somebody. And we discuss and we talk among ourselves. Last season, getting to the end of the league, it was so bad. But football has become some passion for some people. But gradually, the interest is dwindling and is dying. Technology should be able to, guys, take referees to training, get them, groom them, do everything, prepare them for, and then in the selection process, put them. Look, in modern days, it doesn't matter if Kotoko is playing Hearts and the referee is from Accra, no problem. If he's a qualified and somebody who is upright, the match is between RTU and it's against Kumasi and Asante, so that we need to get a referee from Sunya, and that thing should stop. Because when you have a competent referee who understands his craft, who understands that once I'm able to discharge my duty diligently, I am earmarked to become a FIFA referee, and by doing so, I'll get the chance to officiate in FIFA qualifying matches. So have people prepared to take that kind of tax. Selection of referees should be done without any problem. Why is it that it can be done elsewhere but it cannot be done here? And if Ket challenge me, they should take all of us to Kisia Jabrin's place. I can tell you referees who are FA president's referees.
Wow, the fair no. So after no, I don't say it needs a to create against over quartet. There was the new I even say no crampo because no decided any the powerful crowd best support ya me the new leader. And also Obama the account.
After 8 years, I want to see the leadership of the FA changed, not necessarily George Free. My position is that we've witnessed 8 years of Mr. Ketiyes Okriku's administration. 8 solid years. By next year, September, it will be 8 years since he took over. I am saying that Wabeyebi, very Mabeyebi, but new person must emerge to take over the FA. Not necessarily me. Me, I have not taken a decision yet. But I say that whether me or somebody else, new person must take over from the FA. My interest, will be to see one of these young guys emerge as the next FA president. Somebody who is upright, somebody who can do that. Trust me, my position hasn't changed. I want to see a new person emerge as the next FA president.
Yeah, no, yeah, come on, Uncle George F.E. Abomodia, Abomonano, and Namu Ebasa. Now, so image right to 10 p.m. here come one. You see, Falas and Chipsa, we are seeing our 6. Akasari afa image writing system.
And you say, oh, sign a player and the two team number, you own the player's image right. No. It's agreement and personal agreement between the player and the club, because your no one can sign a personal property. That is image right. His personal image right. No one can sign a personal property. So if you want to use his image to do promotions, to do some brand ambassador deal and all that, and it's between you and him. You have to sit down, have a conversation like 10%, 20%, 30%, 50-50. You know, it's between you and the club and the player. But you don't try to impose it on him, like say, okay, my son know how to make club moment, you know, I own your personal image right. Because only now sign contract, and you know, man video, man call live TikTok, man say. So, I mean, there are rules govern your club. ABOU training grounds on phone, may video, may TikTok live, ABOU match days, and may video, may TikTok live. ABOU proud to the games and all that. Man, yes, I didn't cool. It's understandable. But after all this, the player has his own personal life to live. He doesn't owe anybody anything. He has his own personal life to live. He can go.
The way a Seri Karam so coach, your kind of found you see Palasa Chipsa. as well bomode kasere for the same thing when yanko TV as in
yeah, the right to commercialize on any image and or the right so transfer any image no ama any organization as a commercial entity be a office obit me any na juma. And mostly no, yeah, and no share and take a no quite different from the contractor or sign and yet automatic say player assign contract Emma Club automatically no transfer the image rights and so usually a separate negotiations.
Edia no yen koma ne yaba ababe tudwa no zenra ene shares an komodi we asia yedia amana babe ram nezo krobi akoma asia asante krokoche Pando Heart of Lions ebome kaba kwa omo entimiante na munkomon ne ade after the game coach Eric Tinkler edin komo di kan no ozi no we krokoti names omo be na wura bebrewum kakrakra omo yi dodo na etimi de film say eno bomo de cheche.
What you see today, I can shout, I can scream, I want to win games, you know, and I try and pass that winning mentality over to the players, but at the same time I'm here to teach, I'm here to help the players improve their game and ultimately manage them. You know, I think the discipline both on the field and off the field, obviously that was an issue when I arrived, you know, but I think we've dealt with that really, really well. We've got rid of the rotten element that existed in the club. And today you can see everyone is united, everybody's fighting for the same cause, and it's a positive thing to see.
Ati eno ye nkoma na pimpa no apomodin etimi ede atudweboa ma nema kuyi kama pa so etimi ede mo the raft no obomodi di nkoma de fa na target see ene no so the realm ede ma.
The target is to finish in the top 2. That's the target. I didn't come here to just earn a salary. I came here to win things. That's the most important thing. I came here to win things. I came here to achieve things. I've achieved things in my coaching career and I want to continue achieving. I'm a very ambitious person, so yeah, you're going to see me like you saw me today. I'll be very animated on the bench, but at the same time it's my passion and my desire to want to achieve and win things.
Eti eno ye koma na pimpa no abomodin ede atudwa ni nyina mo eboa na bibibi ada yera mom ti krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko komo no na mamere the current state Kumasi Babara Sports dem ne kukuru mu kra 1 week mai na ye kokore ni ade a awunze kankakra kra me ka jozo me kudi nkomo mu ze be ready for 20 democracy cup no wonsem no na and always want to say FIFA abandoned Karela for as a player be a funny Sana Kamara. Then the movement and any adina and Pindi Bini Adia Bamana Quackre, there's a transfer in the room to me. NS 3 years in Adia. Also officially Karela for the release of bar. We have received a notification from FIFA concerning a transfer ban in respect of a matter involving one of our former players. The club has been contesting the claim and have been engaging with FIFA relevant adjudicatory bodies on the matter, and we are therefore surprised by the decision to impose a transfer ban at this time. Our legal department have engaged with the relevant entities within FIFA and the parties involved. We are working to bring the matter to a conclusion as soon as practicable. Okay, the club will provide further information when appropriate. Sign management. The Omojazem community and no more did you watch, but I want assembly, you know, the BBC about Omojai, the Ama lawyers, they are working on it. And the Mrisim, the Wichi Biano, Mobete, yeah, dear. Ghana teams, you know, be more painting dear
too. This person that we are talking about is a foreign player.
Sana Kamara.
The foreign player.
Oh, okay.
The only year in Crawford will come on Muntin take action. I don't need to meet him there. You'll be so hard to fold, you know. They've done that thing to a lot of local coaches, people who know why you are. Then is here. So I don't want to say, oh, but football no, MON-FRI outside the back room, they know their way to.
Yeah.
And they know a lot about football.
Jennifer. No.
So when you want to do these kind of things to them, they will definitely seek the appropriate legal advice. And they will take you on to take their money. If it will take them 4, 5, 6 years, they will still take you on to take their monies. And that is exactly what is happening. If you don't treat these guys well, you are going to suffer. And but they will be able to do that is the most important thing. Then clubs and it's the reason why they keep on suffering. They should do things the right way. But I'm not surprised in some Uncle George. I've sat on this platform, my system I running Okruma, and how I in football in the city. We have people that you do a specific job, go and get us this result, and they will go and do the job perfectly without no traces. That is what they do in this country. Intimadika catch on the messa can't be himself. They kotoko ye, they has folk person ye, getting quality players ni bibia, bringing in Menzo, bringing in Eric Tenkler, bringing in the CSO the Brazilian Biba, and a reporter security. Ombeba, the Kofi Bini money, better as a woman na backroom ha. But they will still need to take care of the men in black if they want to win something. That is that kind of silly football you are running in this country. But when you talk about it, the man will tell you, say, Ricardo, you're gonna need to become say, yeah.
The crewman, no, why you appreciate Bibiano, referee decision back to destroy Bibiano.
One to say, Uncle George can say, yeah, go to the end of the season, very bad.
Yeah.
Now, I catch you, say, a club administrator say, he will prefer, say, your statistics, no points a good than so, about Koba be a relegation. Because that time, it mean poor price beer. 1 year, you'll be tempted to go and do that kind of a transaction. And Uncle George can. And unless you want to behave, say, put your football, pay football, and DIABY, you won't come from football, and I can sense my can. If you sit down with people that are not running football, sometimes I ask myself, say, so what is the interest? And what is the thing that a moment yes I didn't. They always think say that is how they run football. The Premier League clubs. That is the thing, you know. I said, how in that is the kind of thing normally running in football, no. And a bad change the Uncle George can. A bad, me say. You have statistics in America and Simbiachero. Me say Kotoko in the house. Omo Ronaldo Messi, Omo Xavi, Iniesta.